Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back here with me, Sumit. And today I will discuss about interfaces with practical demonstrations. The FortiGate firewall interfaces. I'm not sure whether you are aware about that or not. We have number of interfaces. We can create number of interfaces with the FortiGate firewall. I've worked on these PPTs and let me know whether you like it or not. Let's start with the interfaces with practical demonstrations. First, I will let you know about the theory and then let you know how to create the interfaces. The very first that is zones. Zone is a kind of collection of interfaces, right? If you have, let me write here. If you have like inside zone and inside zone you have two interfaces, so you can combine these two interfaces in a zone. Okay, next is physical interface. The interfaces, those are physically connected with the device, those are known as physical interfaces. And vwire pair, I already briefed you about the previous lecture what is virtual wire pair and how it works. Let's little bit brief about its theoretical part. Zone is a logical grouping of interfaces for simplified policy controls. Okay, as I mentioned here. Now let's talk about the physical interface. Physical interfaces are the dedicated hardware ports for connecting the cables and devices. Virtual wire pair, as we discussed it earlier, is a transparent bridge between two interfaces with no IP addresses. If you want to know more about this virtual wire pair, just re- just watch the previous video. Next, let's talk about the sub interfaces or what all are the interfaces that you can create with the given interfaces. The very first that we can create is VLAN interface. I hope you are aware about the VLAN. You can create number of VLANs in the in a particular physical interface. I will let you know how. So, traffic will be routed based on VLANs. Next is aggregated. Let me tell you the name and then a little bit theory about these VLAN, aggregated, EMAC VLANs. The next is loopback addresses, redundant interfaces, software switch interfaces, SSL, VPN tunnel interfaces, and the last is Wi-Fi SSD, SSID. These all are the interfaces that you can create by on the physical interface. Let's talk about these one by one. Virtual wire, virtual port tagged with VLAN ID, riding on a physical interface for network segmentations. Next is aggregated. From name it suggests, it means it combines the multiple physical ports into one logical link for increasing bandwidth and latencies and reduce the latency or redundancies. Suppose you have three interfaces and you combine these in one, right? So as you know, we have LACP, PHEP, these protocol. If you are aware about the Cisco technologies, port channel, ether channels. Okay, so this is a kind of same technology here. Next we have EMAC VLANs. It's a kind of different VLANs where virtual interfaces had its own MAC address and used for advanced VLAN isolation and routings. Okay, per VLAN, virtual interfaces has its own VLAN, own MAC address. Okay, then we have loopback. Loopback is generally used for the testings. If you're new for the networking, loopback is kind of interface that you can create virtually on the device, right? You can say this is a loopback interface, but it's not any physically there. It's just a loopback one by one. Any interface, right? You can give here the IP address. It is used for testing, routing, and internal communications. Then we have next is redundant. Redundant means two interfaces. If one will be down, like they we have two interfaces. If one will be down, second will take care. If second is down, the first will take care. It uses multiple physical ports but activate only one at a time to ensure the failover continuity. Software switch, as its name suggests, bridge multiple interfaces into one layer 2 segments, and those will act as a layer 2 switch. Those will work on the MAC addresses only, right? Why we use firewall as a layer 2? Suppose you have an end device and you want to connect directly with the uh, your firewalls, two or three or kind of scenarios that you have, then you can use these interfaces as, so if your firewall has 16 interfaces and only two are used for the VLAN and other stuff, because we have 18 more, you can use those as a switch also. Okay, then SSL VPN tunnel. Whenever you create a tunnel, and then you have to, it will create a VPN tunnel interface for you. Then Wi-Fi SSD. Wi-Fi SSD is, let me brief you. It is a virtual wireless interface that broadcasts a network name and connect clients to the FortiGate. Okay, it has the Wi-Fi feature also. So virtual wiring that broadcast a network name and connect client to the. There are number of things here actually you can create. Right? Okay, so this is all about the theoretical part. You must know what all are the interfaces that we can create in the FortiGate firewall. Let's take a look of demonstrations. Okay, so I have already started my machines. It's a EVA-NG, and here you can see um, I would like to inform you if you have a problem with the new downloaded versions of FortiGate, like there is a limit of three interfaces only. I face that, right? So for you, I have created in the same PPTs. If you'll see here, this is the link that you can use to download. I already shared it previously in the my first or second videos. You can use this link to download, and I already mentioned the steps there as well. So you can just log in and follow the step. You don't need to worry about the license and other stuff. even for the Forti manager also. Okay, I will show you this link as well. Let's start. Let me first show you this. This is the link. Let me open here. So here you can see FortiGate firewall. You have to click here. This is the instructions how to use firewall without license. You have to click here, and this is the image that I given to you. You have to use as it is. The process how to import it, I already briefed that to you guys, right? Let's move to our firewall. Let me open it. And what's the IP address here? Oops. Admin. Oh, oops. Sorry. Admin 123. Yeah, I'm in there. Let's check the IP address. Get system interface. 182, 134, 192, 168, 182, 134. Okay, I'm in the firewall admin 123. Here you can see no license issue later. Okay, see it's license, but it would not impact me if you'll follow the instructions over there. Okay, so we are good here, and let me show you the interfaces now. Let's first go to the interfaces here. Here you can see these are your physical interfaces 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the tunnel interface, net tunnel interface. So aggregated, but let me uh, tell you the how to create the zone. You can create the zone like create zone name here. If you want to block intra zone traffic, then you can create like these two interfaces would be in one zone. You can click OK, zone will be there, right? Second thing is vwire pair. Here you can select okay, these two port will be in the vpair interface, right? It's an easy one. Then come back to the interfaces. Here you will see all the interfaces, right? Let me tell you about the VLAN, how to create VLAN. So I have just mentioned VLAN 234. It's an interface, which interface port 2. So VLAN ID 234. So VLAN ID. So LAN IP addresses you can set by your own 192.168.2.1/24. You can see you can set up ping. I believe ping is enough here. If we have an option of DHCP as well, they can create any of the interface at the DHCP as well. If a next person will connect to this, they'll get a DHCP IP address. We'll discuss about the DHCP the upcoming session when I will start discussing about the features. Okay, traffic shapings. We discussed about this in our traffic flow. Right, let's click OK. Here you can see in the port 2 a new VLAN created. Right, the policies would be like VLAN 1 to VLAN 3. We'll see it in the upcoming sessions. Okay, then go to the interfaces. This one is created. Let's let the aggregated. Here you can see the interfaces 3 and 4 are pending. If you create these, these two will be the aggregated. And if these are suppose 1 Gbps, you will get 2 Gbps, 1 and 1. It's a 2 Gbps for you, right? And after that, let's create redundant as well. VLANs redundant interfaces. One will be down, the second will be up. Okay, this is the case. In this case, you can use. This is for internal you can use, but for outside we have a feature of SD-WAN. Here you can see SD-WAN zone. We can create SD-WAN zones. Okay. First you need to create a John, and then members. You can add the interfaces here, and we'll end link. We'll discuss about the SD-WAN here. Okay. Interfaces. Uh, this one is done. Low back interface. If you want to create any low back interface for the testing, that's up to you. Next is tunnel Wi-Fi SSD. I don't think that is required for you. Uh, I believe we are good here. Let's take this port as a software switch. This port will start working as a layer 2. There's no IP address, nothing is required here. Let's layer 2 IP address lane 3, nothing, no ping, no. That's okay. So our this switch is layer 2 now. So there are some things here from GUI it's not possible. You can modify those things through CLI only, right? So we'll discuss about the CLI part here. This is the CLI, right? We'll discuss about it later. So that's about about the interfaces. I believe we are good here, and we don't need anything here as things. You can see I just removed that interface from the software switch. In software switch, there is nothing now, right? Okay, so this is the IP addresses, references. Okay, we are good here. If you have any doubt, any questions about the lab, practicals, things, any other things, please let me know. I'm here to help. And I have a plan to brief every feature of FortiGate firewall in details and move forward till the Forti manager for the analyzer and its cloud turns. So it's a big plan. Stay with me and you will get everything. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead. Bye.